Hi guys, this is Margie from Cebuana Garden. Due to the request of my sister that I should make a bouquet out of the gathered flowers that I have from the garden, so I decided to show you a little bit of something that I always like when it comes to gathering my plants and flowers. I usually cut them in the evenings and then try to let them sit for a couple of hours in lukewarm water, just for them to soak up all water, that they don't sag down or die down easily. So these are the gathered plants that I have. I want to show you first the one that I wanted to make as a focal or centerpiece. This is what we call a white penny. This is the white one. It's what's nice about this is it has a little bit of pink color, just right in the center, just a hint of like a stripe of pinks. So I can show you like this one. You hardly see it though, but in person or in normal day, it's very striking actually. This one is the pink penny. So I usually cut them when they are in a stage of a soft bud. They're not entirely out yet, as a I mean, they're in this stage, like you hardly squeeze it up, because you will get a lot of days with this than rather than this one, because this one will only stay for 2 to 3 days, but this one will almost make you in a week. It will stay in a week in a bouquet. And then I'll put the pink penny back. And to this other vase, I usually make them in their different vases, because this one I gathered in the morning, and this one I gathered in the evening with this vase here. And just to tell you, these roses that I have here in the back are actually the roses that I have here in my vase, which is they're really actually very nice still. So that's why I wanna use it just to be for the second bouquet. The second bouquet, they will be the focal plants, they will be the centerpieces. So what I have here is this one. I don't know what the English. I think this is called in ladies' mantle. They are actually very delicate looking. They have this neon green color, and their leaf. It's a shame that I cut off the leaf. The leaf is actually very nice. It's like we call it in Cebuano, more siya gabi, because when a rain or water comes into the leaves, it doesn't actually soak up in it's just create into this like a raindrop up on top, so you can actually drink from it. So this one is, and they don't have, not really my favorite flower, I only use this as a second like a filler, because it's got this very strong smell. It smells like, you don't want to know. Oh, now my other penny hanging. This one I usually grow. This is an annual here. I can also find this in the wild. We call it wild field, wildflower. We call this cornflower. Just a hint of a blue. I like this color of blue and lavender, like pinks, like a soft colors and warm colors. This one is just a random, it's a weed actually. We call it Giersch in German. This is very invasive. That's why I hate this plant, but actually the flower is very cute. It's got its flowerets, if you see that. Yeah. And it got no smell. This one is a catmint. I just took one because I usually leave it in the garden because the bees love this plant, and they were hovering still when I was picking them up in the evening. What else do I have here? I have here in this third vase, still have the cornflower. I have this Dusty Miller. What I love about this is that when the sun comes out and hit the leaves, it's like this silvery, it's like glittering under the sun. So, and this one's common into wedding bouquets or wedding arrangements. I usually see that in Instagram, you know. That's why I love this. This one's lavender, lavendel. I always mixed up my English and my German. I was actually thinking that I could not speak anymore English because I lost the track of it, of using English language, because we are in Germany. Yeah, this is a lavender. Actually, this is two types of lavendel. This one we call it in German Schopflavendel. Actually not so sure what the English word for that, but I know the general, it's lavender. And this one is another type. See how the difference? This one's got a very thick flowerets, you call it, I don't know. And this one is just so thin, you know, just a single, if you call it one bud, single bud. Correct me if I'm wrong, please put it in the comment below. So, and then what I have here, this one is a love the color of this we call it Spirea japonica, because it's so delicate pink. I don't know why it's not doing, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's so delicate. You see, the flowers have like thorny, but it's not a thorn actually, it's just like spikes. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sweating a lot. It's summer in Germany, and even if it's already like late night, I'm still I'm still sweating. This one, guys, is a what do you call this? An onion. No, Schnittlauch. What is Schnittlauch? I don't know the word for this in English, but I know this is in German. This is Schnittlauch. Schnittlauch is like now I know, it's chives. This is a flowering chive. I did dry them up, because if they are dry, they really stay like this. Like when they are fresh flower, you know, still flowering in the stage, it's actually so deep purple, and now it's got fading because I dried them. It's like about a week, and I still keep it in the water. No, I just keep it now in water just to hydrate them. So, and this one I totally forgot. I just got one, well actually one and a half. This one I broke. This was actually looking like this, and then I broke it into this. So these lupines, they actually have this until from here they were flowering, but then they were building up like seed pods over down here, so I took all the seed pods out so that I will have this gorgeous flower still to make as a bouquet. So, and then one of my favorite leaf, actually I used this leaf, I could still remember my sister's wedding. I made a bouquet for her too on her wedding. So I had this hosta leaf as a like a supporting a filler for her bouquet. So, and the last thing is my rose that I just showed you earlier. From the judgment of this flower that I have, I was actually planning to make only one bouquet, but then now since I've seen it, I probably gonna make 2 small bouquets out of this, maybe in a soft pink and white, and then white and with a little bit of green, and the rose as a centerpiece. So let's start. I usually use the Bouquet, Pfingstrosen we call it in German, as a centerpiece. Pfingstrosen is always coming into May to June. What I love this is so delicate, and if you don't have the right time to gather them or to harvest them on a perfect time, they will end up into like this. They will be falling down, and the flowerets will just, you know, by the time you they just fall off. So I might concentrate on my bouquet. So I usually do in a bouquet three flowers as a centerpiece, and from there I start on my other focal plant, which is I usually do it with a punch, so like a punchy color, like striking color. I always put this cornflower in the middle, and then I go down with the lavender too. I hope you see this. I'll try not to move a lot because my camera stand or my cell phone stand is just too short. So I see the contrast. I usually do a little bit of spiky one in the middle and a plain one. So I have not one more. And then I usually put these flowerets of Speria also sideways. I used 3 of them, so I always put it in the what you call that, just in between. And then I see to it that I try to hold it tight, not lose the flowerets of this Speria, because they are a little bit short. See, actually I can't cut it very long, but then the whole plant will go with it. No, I mean, I have a lot of them. I have like maybe around seven shrubs of them as like a border, but I don't want to waste them because they are just into the season, and I want them to, you know, to come out very striking on the borders, I mean. So I have two more of these Speria. I want to have it a little bit with a punch. I need to, you always want to hold it very tight, and while holding it you need to twist it too, and try to search for the spot where you want to have them. Well, I'm not a professional. This is what I just love doing. I have done this many times, and they usually end up good. I'm gonna go in between again and use up the chive flowers. They are actually on the same scheme as the Speria. This is Speria japonica, the lavender, and with the chive flowers. And then I'm gonna come, since I always like to, you know, to use a flower set in odd numbers, like 3 and 5s and 7, so this time I'm just using 3 of them. So, and then I come in with some more of well, probably I'm not gonna use this type of the lavender. I'm gonna save it for the next flower. And then I try, maybe I am planning to put this in as a filler, or the like to bond them, to put them in, like to make the statement. But I have decided to use actually the hosta, maybe because it will give more of a striking contrast because of the green and the white. See how beautiful it is. Just because of the leaves, I bought this one, but then when I found out that it also bear a flower, and the flower is like lavender, like a soft pink color, so I was actually adding more of them. So I did not buy more of them, more as a plant or as a shrub, but I tried to divide them because they are easily to be divided in the roots, and then pot them up, and they actually survived after that kind of act. So, oops, one rose just fall now. I'm sorry for not putting my whole face on the camera, but I think the most important part is the bouquet and not my face. So, we're almost done. So I just twist them. It's actually a simple bouquet, but when you put it as a gift, or like a present for someone, or you go to a friend's house and bring them, and you made it yourself, you had an effort doing it, and let alone cutting it from your garden and from your own plants, is already a gift. So this is the look of, or the end look of the bouquet that we're doing now. Sorry if just I usually cut it very short, just like that. And I have here just a normal rubber band. And then voila, just simple, and it looks actually pretty. Here's one for you. So yeah, put it in the water so that it stays hydrated. So I think the first bouquet is actually very pretty. I actually like it. Well, I hope you like it too. If you like it, please leave a comment too if you have something you want to ask about the flowers. So the next flower I will do now. So I'll just move it up. See how gorgeous the rose. It's so pretty. They usually don't have a lot of smell, but the ones that I have in my garden that I have planted, I have like many different kinds of rose. They actually have this very nice scent. Try to twist it again. Put the lady's mantle. Well, actually I want to have it as a filler, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna use the lupin as like just a spiky material over in the center. I know it's like there's not a whole bunch. I can put the white one too. And then I put the catmint in the middle. Maybe we need to pull some of the catmint down. Wow, the smell alone is very strong, like the bees would love it for sure. And I usually come out with a little bit of white, and then this one is too short, but this one is also, this is a little bit shorter than the other one, but this one is also good when it's dried up. So it's actually like the chive. It maintains its structure even if it's dried. And then I wanted to use the 20s, but I think I have it's already gone at its own time. I think the next day, tomorrow, it will be the petals will be all down, so they're, well, oh, I have not seen this because it was covered with those big flower. This is actually another kind of penny. See, this one don't have that round yellow thing in the middle, while the other one have one. So it's two different types. I will write down on the comment or in the the name of the sorte. My God, sometimes I sometimes just cramming for English words because I feel like I'm losing it, but it's okay. So don't forget to turn always your bouquet to the side where you wanna put your filler. have already a lot of filler. It's already cute. Then I come up with these small little buds that I left. Put one in the middle. So cute and delicate. This one will still bud up maybe in two days time. So you still get a little bit of when the roses are going or dying down. The Pfingstrosen or the peonies will come out. So we're almost there. Just one last time, and then I might cut another peony from the other side. Sorry. And almost done. I'm actually not liking much of the cut mint in the middle. Maybe I'm gonna pull it down a little bit more like this, and then my little bit punch of blue. I always love blue. I always love blue. I have always blue flowers in the garden. I don't know what's about with the blue ones, but I just love it. So, and then I'm gonna use this other type of lavender. I'm just gonna put it in the sides. Just an accent. I thought I have enough of this, but actually, so I have one more. So just gonna turn and turn and turn. Okay. Other side. There's a volunteer. This one's a seed of another flower. We call it Vergessmeinnicht in Germany. And they usually so invasive. They try to spread out like wildfire. But I love it. It's also a blue color. So we have one more. I'm gonna thin it like that. Just gonna randomly put it on the sides where I have this. I'm putting it a bit high. And yeah, that's about it. That's our second bouquet. We have the very nice peach rose, we have the peony, we have this giersch flower and the small bud white peony, the cut mint, the cornflower, the lupines, the lady's mantle, lavender, dusty miller, and what else do we have here? Let's look. I think that's about it. Oh, our volunteer plant is coming in, and I see this one is the same flower that I used in the first batch of the bouquet, and this one's Speria. Since I love this flower and I hate trashing them just because they don't belong here, so I might gonna save this one and put it somewhere near to the pink lupine, so that it's also like contrasting to its color, not like she's like misplacing herself somewhere. So see, you don't even notice that she's not doesn't belong there. And I have one more blue one, but I think I don't have space anymore, right? Oh, why not? Let's just save some more flowers. So here we have our nice bunch, and the way I hold it is just like that. I just twisted them out. Oof. See, I'm not a professional one, but this is how I do it. So I'm gonna just cut it up just to the side where I can hold it up. So, and I have another rubber band. Yeah. See, and what's nice about this is you can actually make this even as a wedding bouquet. See? Simple but rock. I usually tell that to my sister. She always laughs. I still have one plant, but I can't save it anymore since I already put the rubber band. So I probably just place it like that with the other looping that was too short to use. Yeah, that. So I'm gonna place it in the water. See, even that leaf and this just wasted looping, and that and that voluntary seed pods of a Vergiss my nicht. And what else do we have here? Just let's scout for some trash. This is Margie, Cebuana garden. Always tries to save everything. Not that if it's broken, I usually trash it, but this one's not broken. Look, this is supposed to end up in the trash, but hey, you can put it in a very simple vase, like a single bottle, like even a wine bottle can do this, and you can put a rubber band or also not. Just place it in, put some water, and voila, it's like a decoration. So maybe I'll just place it up to this side first, and I'll put you later in. This one end up in my bathroom. So let's have a look of the other plants and other bouquets. Sorry. See, and the other one. Very cute. See how delicate the peony? So yeah, I hope you like the short, it's almost half an hour of talking nonsense. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope you like the two bouquets that we just made, and continue supporting me. Cebuana Garden. Bye!